Thank you to SteelSeries for sponsoring this video. The Money Fronts DLC has been out for a couple of days now in GTA Online, and we've got a bunch of new features, a bunch of patch notes, as well as a bunch of new content to go over. So here is everything new that was added or changed in the Money Fronts update. Let's go. Rockstar has actually listened and added in one of the most requested features to the new GTA Online menu screen. So if you have a look here, on the right side of the starting menu, there's a few changes. We've now got an option to go straight to business, and you can pick any property that you own in the game and go straight to it. That's pretty neat. There's also a new updates tab where if you're a new player or you're just coming back to the game after a while, you can scroll through all of the past updates and get up to speed on what's been happening over the past few years. It goes right up to the casino update that came out in 2019, then it skips to Doomsday, and then it skips to the 2015 heists. So it is missing a few DLCs, but everything over the past 5 years is accurate. If you're anything like me, this is a big pet peeve. There is nothing more annoying to me than bad sound. Whether it's not being able to hear enemy footsteps, or even if someone on your team has a really bad mic, maybe that person is you. Maybe there's lots of background noise. It can just be really annoying. And with the help of today's sponsor, SteelSeries, that's not going to be an issue anymore. With the SteelSeries sonar software, you can increase or decrease the volume of different frequencies of sound. So if you want louder footsteps, quieter gunshots, for example, you can do that. What's kind of crazy is they have ready-made presets for heaps of different games. So whether you're playing a PvP game like COD or Rainbow Six, or if you're even playing GTA 5, they have a preset for this as well. If you're using the GTA preset, if there's a really loud explosion, that doesn't mean you have to lower the volume for shotguns and police sirens and whatnot. The software will take care of that. It's already optimized for maximum impact. What stands out to me most though, especially if you've been in a GTA lobby where someone has a horrible mic, is the AI noise cancellation. If you're someone that's got a loud fan or anything blowing into your mic, SteelSeries AI noise reduction will make it so you can't hear it at all. So if you want better sound, click the link in the description below and download SteelSeries Sonar for completely free. And for our community, SteelSeries is offering a 15% discount code across the entire website. Just use code TGG15 or click the link in the description below. So check it out and leave those audio issues in the past. Sticking with the initial starting screen here, there's also a Basics of GTA Online tab. And this is just going to walk you through how businesses work, what vehicles do and where to get them, contact missions, free mode basics, all of this stuff. For most of us, we're not going to use this tab, but for new players, it's pretty cool. Now, Rockstar, if you're watching this, please, next update, can we take this a step further and add an invite-only session option from the start menu as well? That would be huge. Next, let's cover all of the new properties and vehicles that came to the game. We've covered this in previous streams, so we'll go through this quickly to get you up to speed in case you didn't know about it. This DLC brought 3 new businesses that players can buy: the Hands-On Car Wash, Smoke on the Water Weed Shop, and the Higgins Heli Tours, all 3 of which include free mode money laundering missions for a new character named Mr. Faber. You can launch these missions either in free mode by calling Raph or by going to one of the computers in these businesses, but doing these missions will increase your business's heat. When your heat bar gets full, you need to go and do some legal work for these businesses to reduce your heat bar. If you want a full guide on how these properties work, I made a guide yesterday, so go check it out. A cool little feature with these businesses is if you buy the Hands-On Car Wash, you will get a permanent 35% increase in profits to your counterfeit cash business. If you purchase Higgins Heli Tours, you'll get a 10% increase for your hanger crate cargo. And if you purchase Smoke on the Water, your weed farm will get a 35% increase in profits as well. If you buy the Higgins Heli Tours business, you can also use this helipad as a spawn point for a bunch of your aircraft now, including the ability to summon them directly from the business and spawn directly in them. There's a new repeatable set of missions in free roam from the Quickie Farm Medical Center. This is right here on the map. This will operate in a similar way to things like taxi work and the pizza delivery missions in the past, where you have to go out, deliver 6 different packages around the map, and you'll get $30,000 to $40,000. 7 new vehicles have been added to GTA Online on day 1 with this update, including the overflod Suzume supercar, the Dubachi Rapid GT sports car, the Karen Woodlander SUV with an HSW upgrade available, the Ubermarkt Sentinel GTS, the Annis Hardy, the the Karin Everon RS, and a new Western Police Bike emergency vehicle that comes with a Summer Highway Patrol police outfit, which players have wanted for a very long time. Rockstar has returned about 20 odd vehicles back to the dealerships in the phone, and given them missile lock-on jammer upgrades if you want to pay for them. We'll go through these quickly. These vehicles are the Hermes, the Hellion, the Shafter LWB and the armored version of it, the Benefactor XLS and the armored version of that as well, the Coil Raiden, Dinka Akuma, Emperor ETR1, the Ennis Cognoscenti and the armored version, the Paragon R, the Lamborghini Viserys, Ocelot Swinger, Overflod Morgan, Pegasi Torero, Fister 811, Fister Comet, Progen GP1, Progen Tyrus, Shyster Deviant, the Hakuchu, the Revolta, the SC1, the Ubermark Xeon Classic, and the Vapid Stania. Those are just the ones that got returned to the dealerships. There's also another 20 odd vehicles that got missile lock-on jammers that were already in dealerships. Those are the VSTR, the Euros, the Remus, the Dubster 6x6, Dorado Cruiser, Impaler LX, Baller LE LWB, the Calico GTF, the Karuma, the Shinobi, the 10F and the 10F widebody, the Ocelot Jugular, the Entity MT, Pegasi Torero XO, Principe Devist 8, the Hakuchu Drag, and a bunch of vapid vehicles, the Contender, the Dominator ASP, the Dominator FX Interceptor, the Dominator GTT, the Unmarked Cruiser, and the Western Reaver. Okay, that's a lot of vehicles, but that's great news. We only have one economy update with this DLC, but that's for Arena Wars. The base arena point rates have been doubled for all Arena Wars content, which is nice. That's probably still too low. This probably needs to be doubled again, but this is a good start. Let's move into the gameplay changes. The Perico pistol can now be used as a drive-by weapon. This is one of the most powerful pistols in the game, so being able to one-shot people from a car now is pretty nice. You can now spawn aircrafts at the new mountain airstrip that was added in the Oscar Guzman DLC back in March. I don't know why this wasn't added when the DLC came out, but hey, this is good, not gonna complain. The Dinka Jester RR widebody can now get its livery removed, which is huge. I know a lot of people did not like having this livery on this car, so you can remove it now. This is good. If you have the Ubermarked Cypher with the drift tuning upgrade, if you put the drift taxi livery on it now, you can now start taxi work with this. It's going to be kind of difficult to do taxi work in a drift car, but hey, if you want to try it, go for it. Rockstar has fixed the terabyte bug with the collectible scanner where it would already show you collectibles you've already collected. That's been patched. We have a bunch of experience improvements, including one of the most requested features for years. You can now skip a bunch of cutscenes that take place during missions, but only if you've viewed them once before. So stuff like your last dose missions, but most importantly, the Dr. Dre cutscenes. You can skip most of these now, which honestly is going to save a lot of time and make the contract a lot better than it was previously, because these cutscenes absolutely sucked. When you start a cell mission in public lobbies now, the countdown timer for the global signal has been increased to 60 seconds, which is huge. You're going to be off the radar for an entire minute when you start these missions now. This will help a lot of people out. For your MC businesses, the Boxville post-op delivery van missions are dead. They have been removed completely from the game, and I couldn't be happier. Players can now choose to cancel a bunch of ongoing boss works via your phone job list. Ammo used during survivals will now be restocked when you return to free mode. The RC Bandito and the Invade and Persuade mini-tanks can now be disrupted with EMPs, which is a massive upgrade for a lot of PvP players out there. These things could be abused and spammed very easily, so you can take these out very quick now. And to help with the spam, Rockstar is increasing the cooldown for these RC vehicles to 5 minutes, just like they are with the nano drones. So some really good updates here. For anyone who likes creating races in the Race Creator, there's 2 new options that you can choose now, including Ghost until first checkpoint and Ghost going the wrong way. So hopefully that stops a bit of griefing in races. The rank requirement for unlocking access to survivals has been removed. The player and job reporting header style has been updated. Kind of a weird choice to do that nowadays, 12 years after the game came out, but hey, okay. The welcome screen has been adjusted to include a disclosure about social features. Rockstar's really cracking down on the terms of service here. We have a GTA Plus update. Now if you have GTA Plus, you can spin the wheel at the casino twice per day, which low-key, that's actually a pretty nice change for GTA Plus members. I can't even lie, that's pretty cool. For anyone playing on the enhanced PC version of the game, we've got a few lighting enhancements here. You now have an option to enable high resolution ray traced reflections, and we also now have an option to add a second ray bounce for the RTGI. This isn't going to improve the lighting that much, but hey, any improvements to ray tracing is good, and thank you to Ben or Videotech on Twitter for these images here, and we'll wrap it up there. Let me know what you think of these changes. Let me know what you're thinking of the DLC so far. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this. Thank you to SteelSeries for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Boys!
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my pack like Wolverines. But you won't find me on the mountaintop.